What's up guys? Today we are getting up close and personal with Huawei's latest flagship wearable, the brand new Huawei Watch 5. And after weeks of testing, I'm ready to tell you if this sleek smartwatch lives up to the hype, especially with its groundbreaking new health features. So let's dive in. Now, first impressions, this watch is an absolute stunner. Huawei has truly outdone itself with the design. The Watch 5 comes in two sizes, 42mm model and the larger 46mm model, which I have here. Now, depending on what model you pick, you have a choice between aerospace grade titanium, and that's exactly what I have here, finished in silver, or you can go for the 904L stainless steel model paired with exquisite spherical sapphire glass. Now, the bezels are incredibly slim, just 1.8 millimeters, making the display feel expansive and modern. It's IP68 and 5 ATM rated, so it's ready for anything from a downpour to a swim. The attention to detail, from the rotating crown to the elongated oval button, all screams out premium. Now let's talk about that display. The 46mm model boasts a gorgeous 1.5-inch LTPO AMOLED screen, while the 42mm model has a 1.38-inch AMOLED screen. What truly stands out is the brightness. This thing can hit an incredible 3000 nits of peak brightness. That's on par with some of the brightest smartphone screens out there, making it incredibly readable even in direct sunlight. The colors are vibrant, the blacks are deep, it moves smoothly thanks to its adaptive refresh rate, making interactions very fluid. So this is the aerospace grade titanium silver model. So we've got a complete titanium watch case, sapphire crystal glass on top. We've got a rotating crown button, and every time you rotate that crown, you're going to feel the haptics, and it feels awesome. Now in the middle you have a 3-in-1 multi-sensor. It's Huawei's new X-Tap technology, which I am going to talk about shortly, and you have a bottom button which is customizable. By default it will open some of your recent apps, but you can change that function around. Now on the other side we have nothing, but just underneath you have the loudspeaker grill. So this watch does have a built-in speaker and a microphone, and does support Bluetooth phone calls, so you can take your phone calls on the go. And on the back of the watch you have a nice smooth finish and all your health sensors housed in the center. Now in terms of health sensors, this thing is absolutely jam-packed. You have an acceleration sensor, gyroscope, compass, optical heart rate sensor, so you've got a barometer, ambient light sensor, body temperature, ECG, depth sensor and a tactile sensor. So absolutely jam-packed with health sensors, and you have 3 special sensors on the side as well, which we are coming to. Now, as I have the titanium model, the watch strap is also made from titanium. Beautiful quality and finish. And to adjust the straps, you don't even need any tools. If we look on the back, each connector can be removed with a quick release. So really easy to adjust the size, should you need to. And there you go, I've connected a third-party strap. Any 22mm strap with a quick release will work absolutely fine. So I like how Huawei's left that universal, so you can use any strap you like and you don't have to buy their specific straps. Now this is a lot more comfortable when it comes to swimming. Even when you're sleeping, it's more comfortable than a titanium strap. The titanium strap, don't get me wrong, is beautiful. If you're going to an event or a dinner, this is the strap that's going to look the business. Now let's talk health and fitness tracking. Now this is where the Huawei Watch 5 really tries to differentiate itself from the competition. The headline feature here is the multi-sensing X-Tap technology. So for the first time ever in a smartwatch, we have 3 sensors built into the side, and nobody's done this before. So you have a pressure sensor, an ECG electrode, and a fingertip PPG sensor. A simple press and hold for 3 seconds activates the health glance feature, which performs a 60-second health check, giving you insights into 11 different metrics, including heart rate, HRV, SpO2, skin temperature, stress levels, ECG, arterial stiffness, and even a respiratory check by coughing into the watch. It's incredibly fast and convenient for quick health snapshots. And you can see each test has an eye next to it, so if you're not sure what something means, if you tap on the eye, it will give you an explanation. So that feature alone is absolutely groundbreaking. I can just imagine Samsung copying this in their next watch release. I hope they do, because it's amazing. I really like that feature. Beyond that, you get continuous real-time heart rate and SpO2 readings, detailed ECG for heart health, and comprehensive sleep tracking that even monitors sleep breathing awareness. Now, for fitness enthusiasts, there are over 100 sports modes built in. The Huawei Sunflower Positioning System with dual-band 5-system GNSS offers incredibly accurate GPS, even with offline maps, which is fantastic for runners and hikers. Now, this watch is 5 ATM water resistance, and you do have related workouts, so pool swim and open water swim can be selected as well, so it can track your swimming strokes, distance, etc. Also nice to see the inclusion of golf course maps, if that's your thing. Now, if you're more of a professional runner and you run on a track, you can now monitor your track running. So it's based on 400-meter track, and you can choose a lane between 1 and 9. So yeah, over 100 different workouts to choose from, which is awesome. All right, now it's time to talk about the software and the ecosystem. The Huawei Watch 5 runs on the latest harmonyos 5.1, and the interface is beautiful, intuitive, and highly customizable. You get all the standard smartwatch features, your notifications, your music controls, calendar alerts, weather, and even a camera remote. This watch also supports eSIM for phone-free cellular calling, and you have built-in Wi-Fi 6 for faster internet access. But all of that being said, there is one significant point to consider. The app ecosystem remains quite limited outside of China. So whilst there is support for app downloads via the app gallery, the selection isn't vast and usefulness isn't vast as what you would find in a Wear OS or an Apple Watch. Another minor drawback is the NFC payments are generally restricted to China only. On the bright side, Huawei has introduced new gesture controls. So simple double taps or double slides with your thumb and forefinger allows you to answer calls or dismiss alarms without touching the screen. Okay, so I'm going to go over some of the watch features with you guys now. If you swipe down from the top, you've got your quick toggles. So you've got your brightness, airplane mode, turn Wi-Fi on and off, and battery saver mode. Okay, if you swipe up from the bottom, you've got your notifications. So any of your notifications you can open up, but they are read only. You can't reply to any notification. If you swipe to the right, you've got your health tiles. If you swipe to the left, you've got the same health tiles. So let's just go through them together. First page, you can see it's all about health. You can see your health rings. You can see your steps, your health rings, your distance, etc. Swipe again. You've got your heart rate. You've got heart rate, SpO2, and some other apps there. Keep going, you've got more of your health apps and health stats. The whole point of these health tiles they are highly customizable. So you can change the order as and when you please. So if you keep the center pressed, you can see you've got an edit button and a plus button. If you tap edit, you can just drag to rearrange things however you want. So all of these icons can be rearranged. You can hit the plus sign and you can add and remove anything you like. So highly customizable health tiles, which is quite awesome. Okay, if we press the top button, it's going to bring up your apps. Let's quickly go through them. You've got Better Club, Calendar, Maps, Settings, Barometer, Breathing Exercises, Calculator, Remote Shutter, Compass, Activity Records, Data Collect, Alarm, Stopwatch, Timer, Stay Fit, Find Phone, Torch, Health Glance, Health Summary, Health Clovers, Heart Rate, Route Draw, Sleep, SpO2, Skin Temperature, Workout Status, Workouts. You've got Workout Records, Wallet, App Gallery, Weather, Contacts, Phone, Messaging, Arterial Stiffness Detection, and then right at the bottom it says Hex Grid. You can see I set it up as a list just so you guys can read it better, but this is the default. As you move that crown, you will see the name of the app underneath. So that is basically the default layout. Now let's quickly talk about watch faces. To change your watch face, you keep the center press, you'll feel some haptics and the screen will zoom out, and then you swipe left or right to select a watch face. So there aren't many default watch faces there. You can see 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 watch faces to start with. You can scan that to download more watch faces. At the top of the watch face, you'll see the name of the watch face and the power level. Power level indicates how much battery it's going to drain. So you can see this one over here is power level 1. So it's going to consume the least battery. This one's power level 2 and so on and so forth. There's a power level 3 as well. The watch faces themselves are customizable, so you can swipe to customize the colors, and you can also customize individual complications. All right, and here are a few default watch faces for you guys to check out. So before we wrap this one up, it's a good idea to quickly check out the smartphone app. It's called Huawei Health. I've been testing this watch with my iPhone 14 Pro. You can use it on both Android or iOS. And that's the beauty of this product, the wide compatibility. So when you open up the app, you will see your health at a glance, all your health metrics, everything that you've been doing on the watch will sync and appear here. And you can tap on any of these metrics to get detailed reports. The next page, you've got exercises, plans, workouts, etc. that you can follow. You've got Huawei Health Plus in the center, which will give you stuff like weight management, diet logs, sleep music, and stuff like that. Under devices, quick look here, you can see a watch face store. So you can buy watch faces from here. You can see some of these are 49p, some are 199, but you do also get the option for free watch faces. And there's lots to choose from there. Let's go for the first one that caught my eye. So install, it's 1.06 megabytes in size, power level 1, so it's not going to consume too much battery. And you can see it's already downloaded. What's taking a bit of time is installing, and so basically transferring from the phone to the watch via Bluetooth. So that's what's taking time. And there's the watch face we just downloaded. Absolutely love that screen. It makes all the watch faces look good. Manage local watch faces. So you start off with 6. There's the one I just downloaded, and if you want to delete a watch face, you just tap the X on top of the watch face and you can delete them. Now over here you've got eSIM management, find a device, weather reports, ECG, sleep breathing awareness, you've got your notifications, offline maps, alarm, health monitoring, arterial stiffness detection. Now under health monitoring, you can see that most of the health features are enabled. This is where you can switch things on and off as required. So continuous heart rate monitoring is enabled. If you tap on it, you can fine tune things. So you can have it in real time or you can have it in smart mode. You've got automatic SpO2 monitoring. You can also set up alerts for when your SpO2 drops to a certain level. Continuous skin temperature monitoring. And we also have sleep breathing awareness. So in terms of health features, you're spoiled for choice. So under ECG, you'll see all your ECG reports, every single one that you've done. And same with arterial stiffness detection. You can go and see reports with the dates and times and the results. Over here you've got device settings, reset to factory, and then you've got device info, which shows you the model number, etc. Now under me, you can sort your profile out. You can see all the medals you've earned, your achievements. You can configure your data and also edit your profile, your goals, etc. Very nicely laid out smartphone app, which works really well on both Android or iOS. So now it's time to test the health sensors. This is my Braun oximeter. It's a medical grade sensor which clips onto my finger. It'll give me real-time live results for my SpO2 and heart rate. So we're going to compare the results with the Huawei and see what happens. 64 versus 63, 63, 62, 63, 64, 64, 68 and 68. It looks like the watch is keeping up with the Braun oximeter and they both seem nearly the same. It feels like it's the same sensor. That is how accurate this thing is. Very happy with the heart rate sensor first of all. Let's now test the SpO2. 99% on the Braun oximeter, and the Huawei Watch 5 has also given us exactly the same, 99%. So it looks like we do have accurate health sensors. So there you have it guys. That was the Huawei Watch 5 aerospace titanium silver version, and it's an absolute beauty. So let's break it down with the pros and cons. So stunning premium design and build quality, absolutely gorgeous. You got an incredibly bright and vibrant LTPO AMOLED display. You got the groundbreaking X-Tap health sensor with the comprehensive health glance. You have an excellent battery life, accurate GPS with offline maps, eSIM cellular calling, and is compatible with both Android and iOS. Now the cons: limited third-party app ecosystem outside of China, NFC payments restricted to China. Automatic brightness can be a bit conservative. I find myself bumping the brightness up and switching off automatic brightness for that reason. Also, I haven't got the always on display to work. It just feels like this watch doesn't have an always on display, even though it should. So ultimately, the Huawei Watch 5 is a fascinating smartwatch. It's a true health and fitness powerhouse wrapped in a stunning premium design. So if you prioritize cutting edge health monitoring, long battery life and a beautiful display, and you're not heavily reliant on vast third-party app library or widespread NFC payments, then the Huawei Watch 5 is an excellent choice. It's a strong contender, especially for those looking for a premium wearable that works seamlessly with both Android and iOS devices. So what do you guys think of the Huawei Watch 5? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to see more of my latest and greatest unbiased tech reviews, hit the like button, sub to the channel, and hit the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.